Disney Plus, the streaming service, has announced some intriguing new movies and television programs that will be released in the next weeks, months, and years. Hocus Pocus is without a doubt one of the most well-known and adored Halloween films of all time. Despite the fact that it was a flop when it initially came out, it has subsequently become a cult classic. Because of its success, a sequel was made, and some of the first footage from the new film was shown at the Disney Plus Day. Most notably, the film stars Bette Midler, Kathy Najimy, and Sarah Jessica Parker as the Sanderson sisters, who return to wreak havoc. WandaVision was the streamer's breakout hit, centering on Wanda's attempts to make meaning of Vision's death. Many fans, however, were captivated to Agatha, who immediately established herself as one of Kathryn Hahn's best roles. Even at the end of the series, she remained a mystery, and the new series will hopefully disclose more about her past, personality, and eventual fate in the MCU's larger universe. The Princess and the Frog was a return to form for Disney, which had mostly abandoned 2D animation in favor of computer-generated imagery, CGI. Despite the fact that the tale in the film was mostly self-contained, the studio has stated that Tiana will return in a series named after her that would follow her life when she becomes a princess. Zootopia is another of Disney's outstanding offerings from the 2010s, focusing on an amazing friendship between a fox and a bunny as well as a magnificently realized world of anthropomorphic animals. Given the film's success, it's hardly surprised that the company will try to capitalize on it with Zootopia Plus, which will follow some of the supporting characters featured in the first film. During Disney Plus Day, the company debuted some new video, which appears to capture at least some of the magic that made the original so endearing. With its recent offerings, the MCU has made a concerted effort to embrace diversity, broadening the concept of who qualifies to be one of its headline superheroes. In the freshly revealed clip for the upcoming Ms. Marvel, which is another MCU television offering, that promise is very much on display. Most importantly, the trailer shows that the title heroine will face obstacles not just from her newly acquired superpowers, but also from her identity. Iron Suit Man of Armor has become one of the most famous of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's characters, and its design, and great power, is a big part of it. Now that he's been sentenced to history after dying at the end of Endgame, the stage is set for another armor-wearing superhero to take his place, and it appears that the title character Ironheart will be that superhero. The studio introduced a new logo for the series, which will center on Riri Williams' character. Enchanted has received accolades for its willingness to poke fun at the Disney princess formula, and it stars Amy Adams in one of her best and most endearing parts. Those eager to see more of this amazing world with its beautiful mix of live action and animation will no doubt be ecstatic when the sequel, Disenchanted, is announced. It will premiere exclusively on Disney Plus and will star not just the original cast, but also some newcomers such as Maya Rudolph. This is something of a golden age for revivals of beloved television series from bygone decades, and The Proud Family, which used to air on the Disney Channel, was one of the most endearing of them all. Unfortunately, it only lasted 2 seasons. Willow is one of those fantasy films that has become canonical in the genre's history. It has its own unique attraction, and it is very much a product of 1980s fantasy. One of the most stunning announcements of the day was the news that there will be a sequel television series on Disney Plus, demonstrating how popular the film remains and how well Disney can capitalize on nostalgia for the 1980s. Disney Plus Day also stated that the animated series X-Men would be resurrected, dubbed X-Men 97, in keeping with the steamer's dedication to resurrecting past franchises. This new version of the show is significant in that it will not only pick up where the original left off, but will also feature many of the original cast members reprising their roles. Given its sway, particularly among those who eventually joined Marvel, it is certain to appeal to multiple generations of fans.